ओके, गुड इवनिंग। लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। आज क्या सिंक्रोनस मशीन के बारे में बात करना है। विल स्टार्ट दैट वन। सो इसमें भी जनरेटर मोटर के बारे में डिस्कस करना है। सिंक्रोनस जनरेटर, सिंक्रोनस मोटर। Synchronous generator, this can be called as alternator or this can be called as AC generator. ठीक है, तो ये वाला कहाँ यूज करेंगे यार सिंक्रोनस जनरेटर में? जहाँ पे हमारा जनरेटिंग स्टेशन होता है, थर्मल, हाइड्रो, न्यूक्लियर, डीजल, मतलब जो भी पावर स्टेशन, जनरेटिंग स्टेशन है, उसमें ये वाला सिंक्रोनस जनरेटर यूज करना पड़ेगा, which is AC जनरेटर है ना। ठीक है, सो इसका कंस्ट्रक्शन कैसे होगा? Then we'll move on to the principle. Construction, two varieties है वाला, cylindrical rotor generator, cylindrical rotor generator, based on the types of the rotor. Another one is saline pole rotor generator. So what does it mean here now? Cylindrical में कैसे होगा ये वाला generator? So look at here now, cylindrical. So rotor is of cylindrical in shape. So you can see here, this is the rotor and ये वाला rotating machine है ना, DC machine हमने देखा है, एक तो rotating होना चाहिए, ठीक है, दूसरा stationary होना चाहिए, ठीक है। This is a stator, ये वाला, this one is a rotor, and the EMF, all the voltage is connected from here, and you are getting IAR, armature current, 3 phase वाला, ABC armature current आपका आ जाएगा। इधर क्या है, armature is stationary, सिंक्रोनस जनरेटर में आर्मेचर, आर्मेचर का मतलब क्या होता है? wherever the winding is kept, that is armature. Armature is stationary. Poles, which is a rotor, rotor is rotating. Armature stationary मतलब ये वाला stator है, we call it as a stator. I'll come back to that again. So cylindrical in structure here. Poles है ना ये वाला, how the flux is being generated. खाली आपने rotor को देख लिया, and this is the one, cylindrical rotor. What I am doing is, this is the rotor. So इसमें conductors रखना चाहिए आप. So एक side something like this, and a DC supply is given to this, plus and minus. So DC supply, rotor को DC supply देना है, not to the stator. तो क्या होगा, एक तरफ, एक साइड में करंट अंदर जाएगा, आपने सप्लाई दिया, दूसरा साइड करंट बाहर आएगा, क्योंकि DC सप्लाई है ना। सो एक तरफ अंदर जाके वापस आना चाहिए, ये वाला कनेक्शन। सो नाउ इसका वजह से फ्लक्स कैसे जनरेट है, अपने थंब यूज करना है, राइट हैंड ग्रिप रूल, ठीक है। थंब इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ द करंट, ठीक है। सो वी हैव यूज्ड मल्टीपल प्लेसेस। सो आपका फ्लक्स इधर आएगा, फील्ड फ्लक्स। थंब ऊपर रखो, ये वाला बाहर आ रहा है ना, सो आपका फ्लक्स इधर आएगा, phi. So means here now cylindrical rotor is acting as a magnet with the north pole here, south pole here, and the flux is phi f is a flux of sine in nature, sine flux आ जाएगा. So ideally sine आएगा, but little bit variation will be there. हमने already देखा है DC machine में armature conductors are spread, armature conductors मैं बात कर रहा हूँ. The distributed winding हुआ तो what is the shape of the armature MMF in the DC machine? That is a distributed one. So our shape of the armature MMF is, we have seen, We have a stepped waveform, triangular waveform. I told in the sinusoidal waveform. So ideally, sine function आना चाहिए cylindrical. Where is this is used yet? Cylindrical one. Where is this is used? This is used in the thermal generating station here now, where the speed is high. Speed is very high. And moreover, if you talk about the diameter, okay, and this length will be kind of high. L is pretty much greater than the diameter. It will be L equal to 5 to 6 times of the diameter for the cylindrical rotor here now. And 5 to 6, not 5 minus 6, 5 to 6 of the diameter. Larger lengths, the diameter is less, speed is high in this case, okay, and number of poles n equal to 120 F by P. Rotation, look at here now, poles, since speed is kind of very high, you can see here now, speed is high due to the mechanical structure of it, cylindrical structure, and इसलिए the speed ज़्यादा होगा. So number of poles are less here now. The poles formed on the cylindrical rotor are less. Normally this will be starts from 2 to 6, maximum 6 poles, 2 to 6 poles, not more than this. But the frequency has to be remain same. For example, F equal to NP by 120. Frequency दोनों में salient pole में generator में और cylindrical generator में ये वाला frequency has to be same. So what I can write down one point here now. Cylindrical rotor has a distributed winding. एक point लिख देना उधर. Cylindrical rotor has distributed winding. Cylindrical rotor has distributed winding. To generate a sinusoidal flux, cylindrical rotor has distributed winding. To generate sinusoidal flux, this generator used in thermal generating stations. This generator is used in thermal generating station, nuclear power plants, and nuclear power plants. Of course, gas power plants also. It runs at very high speed. Cylindrical rotor runs at very high speed. Ranges from 1500 RPM to 3600 RPM. It runs at very high speed, ranges from 1500 to 3600 RPM. Right? And I'll come back to the stator. I'll come back. Stator में कैसे होगा, क्या होगा. Now let me discuss about the salient pole rotor. Construction के बारे में discuss कर रहा हूँ हमने. So कंस्ट्रक्शन के बारे में डिस्कस कर रहा हूँ. तो अभी सिलेंड्रिकल रोटर के बारे में डिस्कस कर दिया. रोटर इज अ डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड वाइंडिंग टू प्रोड्यूस अ साइन फ्लक्स. स्पीड ज्यादा है इसका, ठीक है, तो इसलिए पोल्स कम होना चाहिए. स्पीड ज्यादा है, पोल्स कम होना चाहिए ताकि फ्रीक्वेंसी कांस्टेंट होगा. यूज्ड इन थर्मल जनरेटिंग स्टेशन, गैस एंड न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट्स. स्टेटर विल कम बैक लेटर. सो इसके बाद क्या है, सैलिएंट पोल रोटर देखना पड़ेगा. सेकेंड वन इज सैलिन पोल रोटर। ये रोटर कैसे होगा? सैलिन पोल रोटर मतलब लुक एट हियर, ये वाला सेपरेटली डिस्कस करेंगे इसको, बट लेट मी गिव द इंट्रोडक्शन, स्मॉल इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ दिस वन। सो सैलिन पोल में होगा आपको डंबल जैसे होगा, शेप इज काइंड ऑफ, यू सी हियर नाउ, and this is for 2 poles. Then how the winding will be, ये वाला आयरन पीस है, नॉर्मल आयरन पीस है, इसको हमने मैग्नेट बनाना चाहिए, मतलब एक्साइटेशन देके इसको मैग्नेट बनाना चाहिए। So what I do here now, I'll keep a winding like this, it's actually a concentrated one, and इसको सप्लाई देना चाहिए ताकि डीसी सप्लाई देना चाहिए सेपरेटली, that's what I was saying, it has, you have to give DC supply, like cylindrical rotor को दे रहा हूँ, तो क्या होगा, डीसी सप्लाई दिया तो एक तरफ अंदर जाएगा, पॉजिटिव करंट होगा, दूसरा तरफ बाहर आएगा। So now same thing if I draw here now, so current is going inside out of the plane, so what will happen, right hand grip will use करना आप, curling fingers current direction है इधर, curling fingers current direction है, तो thumb का direction देखना पड़ेगा, thumb is going up, your thumb is kind of going up, so your flux is coming like this, field flux. What does that mean here? Means north here, south here now. So ऐसा आपने रोटर बना लिया, so लेकिन ये वाला क्या, रोटर is kind of concentrated winding. जो कंडक्टर्स है ना concentrated, एक जगह पे रख दिया। I'll tell you what is a concentrated. Concentrated में एक प्लेस रखा है पूरा वाइंडिंग, डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड मतलब जैसे हमने देखा अभी, रोटर में पूरा वाइंडिंग पूरा 360 डिग्री में रोटर भरा हुआ है। सिमिलरली डीसी आर्मेचर वाइंडिंग भी पूरा कंडक्टर्स 360 डिग्री में रखा हुआ, ठीक है, दैट इज अ काइंड ऑफ डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड वाइंडिंग। सो अरे यार, तो कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड कर दिया तो आपको साइनसॉइडल फ्लक्स कैसे मिल जाएगा? कॉन्सेंट्रेट रख दिया तो साइनसॉइडल फ्लक्स कैसे मिलेगा? मिलेगा इधर, क्योंकि आप इधर देखा एयर गैप लेंथ, देखा एयर गैप लेंथ, एयर गैप लेंथ यू कैन सी हियर नाउ, ये वाला लेंथ बहुत कम है इधर, सो ज्यादा फ्लक्स मिलेगा इधर का कंडक्टर को। अगर आप इधर से निकल गया तो उस तरफ, तो आप देख सकते हैं लेंथ इज काइंड ऑफ इंक्रीजिंग, लेंथ बढ़ रहा है इधर। इसका मतलब क्या है, लेंथ इज प्रोपोर्शनल टू लेंथ और एयर गैप इज प्रोपोर्शनल टू रिलक्टेंस, रिलक्टेंस मतलब अपोजिशन है। सो ज्यादा रिलक्टेंस हुआ तो कम फ्लक्स है, विच इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द फ्लक्स। सो मोर रिलक्टेंस लेस फ्लक्स, सो इधर एयर गैप कम है, ज्यादा फ्लक्स मिलेगा, सो इधर आउट कम मिलेगा फ्लक्स, और कम, और थोड़ा कम, और थोड़ा कम इधर, सो इधर आएगा मैग्नेट न्यूट्रल एक्सिस, आपको जीरो फ्लक्स मिल जाएगा। तो अगर आप फ्लक्स का वेव ड्रॉ कर दिया तो ये वाला स्टेटर है, सो आप मान लो आपने रोटर ऐसा देख लिया कि ड्रॉ कर दिया सैलिन पोल वाला, this is a neutral axis, we call it as a Q axis. I'll discuss in detail when I come to the, so look at here now, maximum flux इधर मिलेगा, this is zero flux, and this is our sign flux here, north pole. More flux is here, less, zero, less here. So the shape of the rotor takes care of the sinusoidal flux. So now, and what about this diameter and the length? इधर क्या होगा, diameter of this is more, around say 5 to 6 times of length, reverse उल्टा हो गया, ज्यादा डायमीटर इधर सैलिन पोल वाला ज्यादा डायमीटर होगा, मतलब बल्कि होगा, ज्यादा डायमीटर हुआ तो देखा आपने, ज्यादा डायमीटर आ गया तो क्या होगा, नंबर ऑफ कंडक्टर्स भी ज्यादा होगा, इसका डायमीटर ज्यादा हो गया, नंबर ऑफ कंडक्टर्स ज्यादा होगा, लेकिन लेंथ कम हो गया ना, लेंथ कम हो गया, ठीक है। Since diameter is more, speed is less. The speed is kind of very low and it ranges from here now. So even the 50 RPM to speed is very low. Even it can go to 50 to something around 1000 RPM maximum it can go. And hence these are called as a low speed generators. Saline pole alternators are low speed alternators. And these are used in kaha use karega? Hydro generating station, hydro, diesel, power stations. क्योंकि क्यों हाइड्रो में यूज कर रहा है? हाइड्रो में क्या होना चाहिए? पेन स्टैग में पानी डैम से आना चाहिए, डैम के नीचे पेन स्टैग होगा, पेन स्टैग आने के बाद टरबाइन में डालना चाहिए, टरबाइन इज कनेक्टेड टू द रोटर. वो वाला डिस्चार्ज है ना, ज्यादा डिस्चार्ज मतलब यू कैन नॉट मेक द वाटर टू फ्लो लार्ज ऑन टू द टरबाइन. वी कांट कंट्रोल इट. वाटर हैज अ ह्यूज पावर. इसलिए हम क्या करना, तो वी वाटर डिस्चार्ज बहुत कम करेगा ताकि आपका rotor is rotating at lesser speed here now. So that is the saline pole mein ho raha hai and used for the hydro. And here also sine flux is produced. Sometimes there is a flat topped one. We'll see that what will happen flat topped mein. Flat topped mein kya hoga? Non sinusoidal hoga to flux harmonics aa jayega. So we'll discuss that later anyway. So this is about the saline pole rotor, and I told you already poles. So n equal to 120 f by p. मैंने बता दिया here f equal to np by 120 here now. एक तरफ में बोल रहा हूँ कि इसका स्पीड कम होगा, राइट? कम होगा इसमें नेचुरली. तो क्या करना है, आप जब आपने डिजाइन कर रहे हैं, मशीन को डिजाइन कर रहे हैं, उस समय पोल्स को ज्यादा रखना चाहिए ताकि फ्रीक्वेंसी कम होना चाहिए, फ्रीक्वेंसी कांस्टेंट होगा. दोनों मशीन में, सिलिंड्रिकल और सैलिन पोल मशीन में, दोनों मशीन आपने ग्रिड को कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं. ग्रिड को कनेक्ट कर रहे मतलब आपने कॉमन ग्रिड को कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं. सो आपका फ्रीक्वेंसी कॉमन होना चाहिए, irrespective of what rotor you have. It can be a saline pole, it can be a cylindrical one. Irrespective of what you have, and the frequency of the generator should be kind of same. इसलिए cylindrical में speed ज्यादा है, इसलिए pole कम होगा, number of poles. So saline pole में the speed कम है, इसलिए we design for more number of poles here now, right? अभी rotor हो गया. Let us move on to the stator construction. What is happening to the stator here? Before going to the stator, आप EMF equation देख लेना and the principle. If you see the principle, so principle, what is the principle here now? You have Faraday's laws of all machines works on the same principle. Faraday, single principle, Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Faraday's law, what does it say is E equal to minus n d phi by dt. Flux, sine flux आ जाएगा, which is cutting the, इधर देखा rotor, poles are rotating. DC machine में क्या हो रहा है? DC machine में poles are stationary, conductors are rotating. इसलिए मतलब इधर high rating आ जाएगा हमको, क्योंकि we are tapping at the stationary conductors, so it is easy to collect the voltage at stationary part rather than collecting something at a moving part. So voltage हम कहाँ collect करना, कहाँ लेना चाहिए, कहाँ से लेना चाहिए? voltage always हम आर्मेचर से लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि वोल्टेज इंड्यूस होगा आर्मेचर में, मतलब वोल्टेज इंड्यूस होगा कंडक्टर्स में, उधर से हम कलेक्ट करना चाहिए. सो डीसी मशीन में आर्मेचर इज रोटेटिंग, सो रोटेटिंग पार्ट से अपने कलेक्ट कर रहे, ये वाला आर्मेचर स्टेशनरी, सो स्टेशनरी पार्ट से अपने कलेक्ट कर रहे, ठीक है. सो साइन फ्लक्स हियर नाउ माइनस n d phi by dt, so phi sin omega t. See, this is not phi m, मैक्सिमम फ्लक्स नहीं, एवरेज फ्लक्स लेना चाहिए. So anyway, n phi cos omega t and omega d by dt. And if you take only magnitude here now, or n phi omega, you can write sine omega t pi by 2. So n phi omega sine omega t minus pi by 2. And RMS value. What is RMS value here now? So you can write the RMS value directly here now. Capital E, which is n phi omega by root 2. So number of turns, don't get confused. Either n alag hai. That's how the others have written. It's confusing for us. ये वाला speed है. ये वाला इधर है ना. जो भी n in the Faraday's law. ये वाला turns है. Number of turns. Don't get confused, please. N phi omega 2 pi f by root 2. So EMF, of course, ये वाला per phase में आएगा. If you do this, 4.445 f turns per phase. This is the EMF equation here now. Means मैंने बता दिया EMF आने के लिए relative space variation और relative time variation होना चाहिए. इधर क्या है, रोटर रोटेट हो, कंडक्टर स्टेशनरी. डीसी मशीन में poles are stationary, conductors are rotating. But there is a relative motion, relative space variation. Okay. अभी स्टेटर के ऊपर कैसे वाइंडिंग रखा, we'll see here. Stator के ऊपर how the winding is kept, we'll see that. Okay. Copied. I'll clear this. Now, stator winding. How the stator winding is there? दोनों का स्टेटर मतलब salient pole का road stator or cylindrical stator. Even on the induction motor stator will be same here now. So we are discussing the stator. How the winding is kept. First one is, we'll discuss about the two things here now. Concentrated winding. How the concentrating winding is kept here. Matlab, for example, I'll take 3 turns. 3 turns are taken. Then what will happen here now? And either slot hoga, okay? And here slot. I'm keeping 3 conductors, corresponding conductors are here. Exactly. Then rotor is here now. मान लो आपका rotor है north pole here, south pole here. I'm giving 1, 2, 3 corresponding 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash counter partners are. Exactly they are at a distance of 180 degree. So if 1 dash में voltage E phase induce हुआ because of this flux, रिमाइनिंग टर्न्स में कितना होगा, ई फेज एंड 3 डैश में भी ई फेज होगा। टोटल कितना आ जाएगा, 3 ई फेज वोल्टेज आएगा, क्योंकि एक ही पोजीशन में रखा है कंडक्टर्स और द टर्न्स, and the voltage induced is 3 phase here now because of our concentrated winding. Second case we are taking is distributed winding. So meaning here now what we do, ये वाला स्टेटर के ऊपर, दिस इज स्टेटर, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज, ये ना ये वाला स्टेटर है। डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड में क्या होगा, we have slots throughout the periphery of the stator, slots है इधर, slots पड़ा है। तो मैं अभी क्या कर रहा हूँ, जो भी हमारे पास टर्न्स है, कंडक्टर्स है, उसको डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहा हूँ। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, so maybe this is one slot here now, one slot corresponding here now. Okay, so what I do here now, 1 dash I'll keep 1 dash, ठीक है यार, आपका poles I'm keeping here now, north here, south here, exactly under 1 dash. So 1 dash my voltage is E phase, and tell me now one point clearly please, ये वाला 2 dash है and this is 3 dash. So tell me one point clearly for me, is the voltage induced in 2 dash is less than 1 dash or more than 1 dash or equal to 1 dash? इधर ज्यादा फ्लक्स है, इधर 1 dash में ये वाला पोजीशन में, तो 2 dash में कम फ्लक्स होगा, तो इसका वोल्टेज क्या होगा। सिमिलरली 3 dash में ये वाला डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दिया मैंने, 3 dash में भी वोल्टेज कितना होगा, ठीक है। सो what will happen, the voltage, is it same or lesser? Can you tell me guys, क्या होगा। सो इधर ज्यादा फ्लक्स मिल रहा है 1 dash में, इधर कम फ्लक्स मिल रहा है, डेफिनेटली साइन फ्लक्स है ना, साइन मैक्सिमम इधर होगा, बाकी जगह पे कम फ्लक्स होगा, तो लेस फ्लक्स विल बी देयर। रादर आई वुड से हियर नाउ 2 dash में सेम ई फेज आने के लिए, 2 dash में सेम ई फेज आने के लिए आपका रोटर है ना, rotor has to rotate by an angle, this is I'm saying an angle called as gamma. I'm defining this is gamma as a slot angle. I'm defining gamma is slot angle, मतलब slot to slot distance. So अगर gamma rotate कर दिया पीछे ताकि आपका नॉर्थ एंड साउथ पोल इसके नीचे आएगा, तो वोल्टेज इसके अंदर आएगा, वोल्टेज इज सेम ई। सिमिलरली इधर इस हिसाब से I'm writing here now. So E phasors, but all are connected in series. Series में connect कर दे, we have seen lap winding also. Same thing is used here. All windings belongs to the same phase are connected in the lap winding. So this is E phase. So what I'm saying here now, this is also E phase, but you have to rotate by gamma to get this E phase. And 3 dash may be same E phase, but again you have to rotate by gamma. So now this is O A, so O A B C. OA is one phasor, AB is one phasor, BC is one phasor. So resultant is another phasor which is OC. Tell me now here, जब आपने concentrative winding में all 3 phasors are in phase, E phase, now E phase. ये वाला 3 E phase आया आपको concentrate हुआ तो अभी distribute हो गया, मतलब मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि आपको ये दोनों, this is more or 2 phasors with angle, this one is more mathematically. Tell me now, If this is more, both concentrating winding voltage is more or distributed winding is voltage is more. Tell me here. Meaning what I'm asking is OC is more or 3 phase is more. कौन सा ज्यादा है यार? मैथमेटिकली बताओ बस. मशीन्स तो छोड़ दो. मैथमेटिकली क्या होगा बता देना प्लीज. Which one is more mathematically? 3 phase more or OC voltage is more? Can someone tell me that? Okay. So definitely 3 phase is more. मतलब in phase में जा रहा है, ये वाला magnitude ज्यादा है. This is less. So I'm defining something here, something called distribution factor. So I'm defining something called as a distribution factor. So what is the distribution factor? Distribution factor or breadth factor, that is KD or KB. So this is voltage induced in distributed winding upon voltage induced in concentrated winding. Meaning in this case KD is ये वाला OC magnitude upon 3 phase. It is obtained as mathematical expression. There is a small derivation I'm giving directly. Sine m gamma by 2 m sine gamma by 2. So this is the value. So KD, which is equal to KB, I'm rewriting it. Sine m gamma by 2 m sine gamma by 2. What is m here now? M is slot per pole per phase. This is SPP. We call SPP. Slot per pole per phase. We call. Gamma is already defined कर दिया. Slot angle है. एक slot angle है. Slot to slot distance है. Can be obtained. Always the number of slot per pole is occupied by 180. Slot per pole is occupied by 180. 180 डिग्री में टोटल स्लॉट्स ऑक्युपाई कितना पता है? एक स्लॉट के लिए कितना है? 180 by slot per pole will give you the gamma. So this is about the distributed winding. हमको पता है कि distributing winding में हमको कम वोल्टेज मिल रहा है, but still we prefer distributed winding. We prefer the distributing winding, although I know that I get a less voltage here now. What is the reason? We'll see that way. So एक point लिख देना. Practical machines has distributed winding. Practical machines has distributed winding. Although voltage induced in distributed winding is less, although voltage induced in distributed winding is less compared to the concentrated winding. Then why are we preferring? अरे क्यों यूज कर रहे फिर? We are using this advantage or we are using this. Harmonics are reduced. harmonics can be reduced in the generated voltage so that the waveform can be more sinusoidal, right? So please mention that. Then why the distributing winding is preferred? You can mention or advantage of the distributing winding. Advantage of distributing winding. The effect of harmonics can be reduced. Effect of harmonics can be reduced. Thereby, effect of harmonics can be reduced. Thereby, generated voltage is more sinusoidal. Thereby, generated voltage is more sinusoidal. Right. And you can mention other advantage like harmonics reduction में क्या फायदा मिलता है हमको? हार्मोनिक्स को रिड्यूस कर दिया, सो उसका फायदा क्या है? फायदा ये होता है कि हार्मोनिक्स ज्यादा हुआ तो लॉसेस ज्यादा होगा, अभी कम हो गया तो आयरन लॉसेस कम होगा, टेम्परेचर राइज कम होगा, कूलिंग अच्छा होगा. You can mention all those things. Losses will be reduced. Losses will be reduced. Temperature rise is reduced. Okay. तो ठीक है यार, तो कैसे आपको डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग वाइंडिंग कैसे हार्मोनिक्स को कम करेगा? ठीक है, हार्मोनिक्स मतलब हार्मोनिक्स मतलब हायर ऑर्डर टर्म्स आर हार्मोनिक्स वी कॉल. पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में हमने देखा है ऑलरेडी. पावर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में सोर्स करंट को फूरियर सीरीज में कन्वर्ट कर दिया तो फंडामेंटल थर्ड हार्मोनिक फिफ्थ हार्मोनिक वो मिल जाएगा. ठीक है. So now EMF equation, EMF per phase with distributed winding. EMF per phase with distributed winding is E per phase 4.44 phi F turns per phase and KD. This is the one. KD we know, yes. KD is less than 1, definitely we know it here now. So अभी क्या करना है? ये वाला fundamental है. Fundamental voltage. For example, if E is having, for example, this is what I'm saying, EMF per phase consisting of E1, even harmonics are cancelled. So only you're remaining with the odd harmonics and so on and so on. So EMF per phase kaise hai yaar? How the magnitude can be obtained here now? Magnitude can be obtained. This is RMS value. If you consider the RMS value only, we can say here now 1 square ET square and E5 square. So these are RMS. All these are RMS voltages. And of course, and so and so. लेकिन E1 क्या है यार? What is E1? How the E1 can be obtained per phase 1? So 4.44 fundamental flux लेना चाहिए, fundamental frequency लेना चाहिए, turns per phase KD1. So E third harmonic voltage आपको समझ में आ रहा है ना? अगर मान लो वोल्टेज में हार्मोनिक्स मतलब वोल्टेज नॉन साइनसॉइडल हुआ तो उसके अंदर हार्मोनिक्स होगा. हार्मोनिक्स मतलब हायर ऑर्डर फ्रीक्वेंसी टर्म्स, मतलब दिस इज E equal to Vm sin 3 omega t. That is the one. ठीक है. If you write here now individually, E equal to Em1 sin omega t and E3 which is equal to Em3 and sin omega t minus theta 3 or plus theta 3. I don't know exactly. So E5 will be Em5 sin omega t plus or minus. I don't know. We need to see actual Fourier series. So E3 में क्या होगा? Corresponding third harmonic flux and frequency and turns per phase and KD3. So generalized here. En per phase, nth harmonic voltage is 4.44 phi n Fn turns per phase KDN. So what we need to do to make nth harmonic voltage, what should happen? ये वाला fluxus frequency turns 0 नहीं होगा. So only option क्या है? मुझे option क्या है? KD. To make nth harmonic voltage 0 करना, KDN has to be 0. What is KDN? KDN I am writing here now. Sin m n gamma by 2 m sin n gamma by 2. This is the one. Sin mn gamma by 2 m sin n gamma by 2. So condition क्या है? If KDN 0 means, what does it mean? ये वाला completely क्या होना चाहिए? m n gamma by 2. What should happen here? KDN 0 means this is, you cannot keep 0, sin 0, 0 only, but next value you have to take it, 180. So I'll take the 180 here now. Okay, 180 degree or sin pi. So it becomes m gamma, which is called sigma phase spread, 2 into 180 by n. So this is 360 degree by n. So phase spread 360 by n होना चाहिए. To eliminate nth harmonic, conclusion क्या है वाला? To eliminate nth harmonic, voltages means generated voltage में first, third, fifth, seventh harmonics होगा, उसमें third, fifth are major ones, उसको eliminate करना है. So to eliminate the nth harmonic or to eliminate the third harmonic, phase spread required. What do you mean by a phase spread? This m gamma sigma is called as a phase spread. What does that mean here now? Distributing winding way, we kept the conductors 3 places, and here also here now this angle, whatever we have seen, whatever the spread we have seen, this one is m gamma, which is sigma, ये वाला angle. So कितना spread कर सकते हैं आप? मान लो आपने third harmonic eliminate करने के लिए, for example ले रहा हूं मैंने, to eliminate E3, to eliminate E3 third harmonic voltage, sigma कितना होना चाहिए? 360 by 3. How much this is? 120. Meaning आपने इधर phase spread conductors को आपने 120 spread करो ताकि आपका third harmonic eliminate होगा. आपको दिक्कत क्या है यार? Spread करो, just winding, right? आप 120 तक spread करो ये वाला phase को. So then your third harmonics can be eliminated. So आप लिख देना please, ये statement लिख देना. To eliminate the nth harmonic voltage, to eliminate the nth harmonic voltage, to eliminate the nth harmonic voltage, phase spread sigma, phase spread sigma required is, phase spread sigma required is 360 degree by n. Okay. Sometimes ये वाला expression है ना, KDN, if m gamma by 2 is less, another way of expressing this one, ये वाला expression we can write in a different way. So let us see here now. Okay, by the way, the question is, you can mention here now, to eliminate the third harmonic voltage, 120 degree phase spread is needed. To eliminate the third harmonic voltage, 120 degree phase spread required. To eliminate the fifth harmonic voltage, phase spread required is how much here? Phase spread कितना होना चाहिए fifth harmonic के लिए? 360/5. How much that? This is to eliminate E5. E5 0 होना चाहिए sigma 360/5. How much is this? 72. Is it correct? That is to eliminate the fifth harmonic. Another way of expressing this, distributing winding में बारे में बात कर रहा हूँ. We are so KD which is equal to sine, right? M gamma by 2, M sine gamma by 2. KD1 मान लो fundamental के लिए. How can you write it mathematically? If theta is small, sine M, मतलब M gamma by 2 is small, here gamma is small, so I can write M gamma by 2. And these are degrees. M gamma, these are degrees. So radians में convert करना, तो pi by 180. So this is another way of writing here now. So yeah, there are problems also. There is sigma KD1, which is equal to sine sigma by 2 and sigma by 2 pi by 180. This is also important. So if only this is used, problems, if only sigma is given, no M or no gamma, no M, no gamma, पता नहीं slot per pole per phase वो सब कुछ पता नहीं, लेकिन phase spread पता है यार. Then you can use this one KD1 sine sigma by 2, sigma by 2 pi by 180. Right? That's about the distributed winding. There is one more winding here, so concentrating winding use नहीं करता, करेंगे इधर. Distributing winding use करेगा क्योंकि harmonics eliminate करने के लिए. दूसरा चीज है यार स्टेटर का एक और चीज है, which is like full pitch winding and short pitch winding. Another one is, we are talking about stator only, still we are talking about stator. So we have full pitch versus short pitched winding. What do you mean by a full pitched winding? This means that full pitched means coil span is 180 degree. What do you mean by coil span? A conductor, we are taking only one conductor. So this is the pole, north pole and south pole. Say this is a one dash conductor. This can be shown as, of course, north and south pole का distance कितना होता है? North and south pole का distance. What is the distance between north and south pole? That is exactly 180 degree. This is 180 degree. And आपका conductor इधर है one, इधर one dash इधर. I have shown this way. Okay, this is one dash, this is one. So I have shown, this is the front view. So like circles दिखाएगा आपको. Conductors पूरा conductor देखा तो ऐसा होगा 180 degree. This is called full pitched winding. So for example, current is into the plane or out of the plane. मतलब current इसमें अंदर जा रहे, current is going inside, इसमें बाहर आ रहे current. अंदर जा रहे मतलब प्लस ईयर माइनस ईयर. मान लो एक कंडक्टर में वोल्टेज ई फेज है, दूसरा कंडक्टर में इधर है ना प्लस हियर माइनस हियर, दोनों एंटर हो रहा है, लीविंग है, लीविंग मतलब इधर प्लस इधर माइनस, तो ई फेज है। सो टोटल वोल्टेज कितना आ गया? सो कॉन्सेंट्रेट फुल पिच में, इन फुल पिच द टोटल वोल्टेज across coil in full pitch, here in this case which is 2E phase, this is 2E phase. Now another one is short pitched one, we'll see the short pitched winding how it will be, meaning so this is north pole मान लो, ये वाला साउथ पोल है, कंडक्टर्स है ना, कंडक्टर्स मान लो ये कप one is kept under north pole, another one is not kept exactly under south pole, rather I'll keep it here now somewhere, ये वाला slot में, तभी क्या हो गया, इधर कॉइल स्पैन फुल पिच वाइंडिंग में कॉइल स्पैन कितना है, कॉइल स्पैन मतलब द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द टू साइड्स ऑफ ए कॉइल, ये वाला एक कॉइल है, इन दोनों के बीच में कितना डिस्टेंस होगा इलेक्ट्रिकल एंगल में, इन दोनों के बीच में डिस्टेंस कितना है मैंने बता दिया, इधर नॉर्थ पोल है इधर साउथ पोल है, नॉर्थ पोल है साउथ पोल है, सो डिस्टेंस होगा 180 डिग्री है। सो इफ कॉइल स्पैन इज 180 डिग्री which is a pole pitch, that is called as a full pitch winding, you can mention that point. If coil span is equal to pole pitch, if coil span is equal to pole pitch, that is 180 degree electrical, 180 degree electrical, then it is called full pitch winding, then it is called full pitch winding, where EMF induced is maximum, where EMF induced is maximum. Okay. सेकेंड वन शॉर्ट पिच वाइंडिंग है, देखा इधर एक कंडक्टर रखा मैंने, इधर एक कंडक्टर इधर एक कंडक्टर, ये दोनों कंडक्टर ज्वाइन किया मैंने, दिस इज हाउ आई हैव जॉइन, ये दोनों एक कॉइल बन गया, इसका डिस्टेंस कितना है, कॉइल स्पैन मतलब ये दोनों का डिस्टेंस, लेट मी ड्रॉ इट हियर नाउ, दिस इज एक्चुअली ये वाला नॉर्थ पोल के नीचे, दूसरा साउथ पोल इधर है, दिस इज एग्जैक्टली साउथ पोल, मान लो दिस इज एक्चुअली साउथ पोल, but I have a conductor here, so which I have connected, these two are connected, ये वाला नॉर्थ पोल है, this is 1 dash, this is 1 dash conductor, ठीक है, so this is 1 dash here now, 1 here now, this is actually south pole is here now exactly, this distance is called as a, ये वाला distance, this is called as a beta, called as a coil span, and then whatever is short pitch, कितना short pitch हो गया, that is called as a alpha, समझ में आ गया, how much is left, how much is short pitch, मतलब this is alpha and ये वाला distance है ना, and this is beta, coil span, so alpha plus beta is 180, so short pitch coil span beta equal to 180 minus alpha, alpha is called as a short pitch angle, कितना short पड़ा यार 180 के लिए, कितना short पड़ा, beta is coil span है, so now tell me now इन दोनों में कौन सा वोल्टेज ज्यादा हो गया, mathematically phasor wise I can represent this as something like here now two phasors of the value here now, this is a 2, one is E phase, another one is E phase, Okay, E phase with difference of alpha. इधर क्या है, दोनों इन फेज में KVL डाला, दोनों इन फेज, जैसे KVL ऐड कर दिया तो दोनों इन फेज है, E phase and E phase, 2 E phase आया फुल पिच में. इधर क्या है, with an angle alpha I have. So if you do this mathematically, so what will happen, E which is equal to, under parallelogram law, we know parallelogram law, so E phase square E1 square plus E2 square plus 2 E1 E2 cos alpha. So if you do this one, the voltage that you are going to get is resultant voltage ER, I would say, and ER voltage is resultant voltage is 2 E phase cos alpha by 2. मतलब प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, अगर आपने फुल पिच कर दिया तो आपका वोल्टेज 2 ई फेज आया, अगर आपने शॉर्ट पिच कर दिया तो आपका वोल्टेज 2 ई फेज cos alpha by 2 आएगा. एंड cos is less than 1, cos फंक्शन का वैल्यू less than 1 है, तो ER का वैल्यू कम होगा. So I am defining a word here now, something called pitch factor. I am defining a word pitch factor here now. Kp can be defined as EMF induced in short pitched coil upon EMF induced in full pitched coil. So ये वैल्यू कितना हो गया, Kp which is equal to short pitch में 2 E phase cos alpha by 2 E phase, very important expression, get cancels out cos alpha by 2, and this value is cos function है ना, ये वाला less than 1 है. So EMF induced, look at here now, pitch factor कैसे डिफाइन करेगा, शॉर्ट पिच में ये वाला कंडीशन में वोल्टेज कितना इंड्यूस होगा कंडक्टर में, अपॉन ये वाला कंडीशन में वोल्टेज कितना इंड्यूस होगा, डेफिनेटली कॉन्सेंट्रेट में ज्यादा है, शॉर्ट पिच में कम है. स्टिल वी प्रेफर द शॉर्ट पिच वाइंडिंग. व्हाई, अगेन टू एलिमिनेट द हार्मोनिक्स. सो ए पॉइंट लिख देना, EMF induced is lesser in EMF induced is lesser in EMF induced is lesser in short pitch winding compared to the full pitch winding. Still, short pitch winding is preferred. Still, short pitch winding is preferred to reduce the voltage, to reduce the harmonics, in output voltage. Right? So again, harmonics. What will happen here? Harmonics. If we discuss the harmonics, again the Kpn that will come. So cos n alpha by 2. So by the way, what is the voltage here now in this case? Voltage, nth harmonic voltage. You can see here now. I am directly writing nth harmonic final expression है वाला. En per phase, which is 4.44 phi f turns per phase, phi n fn kpn kdn. Kp and Kd together is called Kw, which is winding factor. Kevala winding factor. So look at here now, very important expression. To make En 0, always need not mention per phase. I'm just making En 0, Kpn has to be 0. To make En 0, Kpn 0. Kpn 0 means what is this value? Cos n alpha by 2 0. So ये क्या हो गया? N alpha by 2. What is this value? Cos कितना हुआ तो 0 होगा. Pi by 2 cos 90. So this becomes alpha equal to pi by n. Alpha equal to pi by n. Very important. Short pitch angle to reduce the, or to make the nth harmonic 0. What is the short pitch angle? But coil span, if you want to find the coil span कैसे निकाल सकते हैं? Beta value 180 minus alpha, that is beta, which is pi minus alpha pi by n. So this becomes here pi common ले लो, 1 minus 1 by n. So this becomes pi into n minus, this is the coil span. So for example, to eliminate, just an example I'm writing. To eliminate third harmonic voltage, what is short pitch angle or coil span? What is short pitch angle? Coil span. Alpha कितना? Third harmonic के लिए pi by 3, which is 180 by 3, which is 60. Beta कितना? Beta is same, 180 minus 60, you can 120, or you can use this formula. 180, 3 minus 1 by 3, 182 by 3. So this is 180, beta equal to 180 into 2 by 3, which is 120. Similarly, tell me, fifth harmonic voltage के लिए fifth E5 0 होना चाहिए. What is beta needed here? You please tell me now if you understand this. Coil span. So armature के ऊपर कितना coil span रखना चाहिए? What is the beta value? Fifth harmonic 0 होने के लिए. Calculate that. Yeah, Angel, correct. 144 beta मतलब ये फॉर्मूला यूज कर सकते आप 180 into right 5 minus this is 4 by 5 which is 144 means alpha कितना है? What is alpha value? 180 minus 44 which is 36, right? There is one more thing I want to give here now, very important one. अगर मान लो आपने third और fifth को दोनों को eliminate करना है, how can you do that? To eliminate both third and fifth, to eliminate both third and fifth harmonic, what is the coil span required? It's just about taking the average of both. So another point, important point I'm mentioning here. So to eliminate both third and fifth harmonic voltage, alpha, what is alpha? Both average of third and fifth alpha लेना चाहिए. मतलब in this case alpha will be third का कितना है? Third के eliminate के लिए 60 है and fifth के लिए 36. So what is this value? Average. Just tell me the alpha value. दोनों को eliminate करना. So what is alpha? 96 by 2. Is it correct? Yeah, fine. 48. That's correct. Okay. Right. Now we'll solve some problems here now. This is our beta also. If you want beta, 180 minus 48. That's what, right? It becomes 132. So electrical angles. Let us solve some problems here. Simple problems. To eliminate fifth and seventh harmonic voltage, coil span needed is fifth and seventh harmonic के लिए coil span है. So individual coil spans you can find it out. What is individual coil span? How do you calculate? Beta equal to 180 into n minus 1 by n. Just now we have seen. So this is n equal to 5. So 4 by 5, n equal to 7, 6 by 7. इधर एवरेज ले लो. So average means 4 by 5. 180 average 4 by plus 6 by 7 upon 2. Or you get me the average of this. And you check with here. Get me the value here now. So total beta is 184 by 5, 186 by 7 by 2. What is this value? Compare with here now. So pole pitch value, na? Otherwise also you can do this also. 4 by 5, 6 by 7 of average ले लो into pole pitch. This also can be done. Both are same. What is the value you are getting? Is this total value is 5 by 6? You can check if it is this is 5 by 6. Pole pitch is there anyway 180, or you calculate this value and compare with pole pitch 180. Pole pitch का मतलब 180 है. या मतलब कौन सा वाला? वेरीफाई करना पड़ेगा. That's correct. लेकिन
सर
given
बीटा का वैल्यू है.
ठीक है, बीटा का वैल्यू that's correct. लेकिन that's what coil span is मतलब बीटा है ना. तो इधर बीटा वैल्यू in terms of pole pitch में दिया है. तो pole pitch 180 सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. pole pitch का मतलब 180 है. इधर 180 है, इधर 180. सो अब जो भी वैल्यूज मिला आपको कितना 149 और 150 वेरीफाई करो इधर कहाँ आ रहे हैं. व्हाट इज द वैल्यू? ये देख लो कितना आ रहा है 5 by 6 into 180. व्हाट इज दैट वैल्यू? It's just about taking 4 by 5 and 6 by 7 average here. That's all. 4 by 5, 6 by 7 का average लेना चाहिए 1 by 2. So is this value is 5 by 6. आंसर D कभी नहीं आएगा ना. D 7 by 6. 7 by 6 into pole more than beta more than 180 आ जाएगा. This is not the one. 7 by 6 है ना वाला. You got it right. This Anchal, you said 150. You said 150 this value around 149 point. This is 150. इधर substitute करो ना B option B में. What is that given option B में? 5 by 6 into 4 by 4 pitch. 5 by 6 into 4 pitch मतलब 180. This is 150 only, right? So our answer is B.
Yes, sir.
And what is that D? You are saying something. So you didn't understand. You didn't understand the pole pitch, right?
Yes, sir.
हाँ वो बोल रहा हूँ ना, बता रहा हूँ, पहले से बता रहा हूँ, तो पोल पिच का मतलब 180 है.
Yes, sir.
That's what. इससे पहले भी हमने कर दिया, पोल पिच करके 180 डाल दिया. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, no issues. So next one, simple one. Then we'll go to the EMF equation finally. तो EMF equation KP KD चाहिए ना, तो पहले KP KD अलग अलग प्रॉब्लम्स लेंगे कैलकुलेट करने के लिए. Then we'll move on. Look at this one. 2-pole 18 slot alternator, coil span is 6 slots. Pitch factor. Pitch factor का definition क्या है? First of all, KP cos alpha by 2. There is the pitch factor. Alpha मतलब कितना short हो गया. देखा इधर देखो, coil span दिया 6 slots करके, मतलब दोनों conductors. This is what given. I'll show you here now. पहला problem है ना, coil span मतलब this is what. So ये conductor इधर रखा है, दूसरा conductor इधर रखा है. This is north here now, this is south. And इन दोनों का distance एंगल में नहीं दिया, लेकिन स्लॉट्स में दिया है. इन दोनों के बीच में कॉइल स्पैन इज नथिंग बट 6 स्लॉट्स. लेकिन एक स्लॉट का एंगल कितना है तभी पता चलेगा. एक स्लॉट का एंगल इज कॉल्ड गामा, मैंने बता दिया, स्लॉट एंगल करके दैट आई हैव गिवन 180 बाय स्लॉट पर पोल. वो एक स्लॉट के लिए, दिस इज फॉर वन स्लॉट. सो अभी कितना आएगा 180 बाई स्लॉट पर पोल. स्लॉट पर पोल कितना है, S by P 18 by 2 9. So 18 by 9 20 degree, मतलब which means that one slot occupies 20 degree. अभी 6 slots है, 6 slots occupy, that is coil span beta. 6 into 20 120 डिग्री है. लेकिन हमको क्या चाहिए इधर, फॉर्मूला में क्या चाहिए, cos alpha by 2 pitch factor. तो अल्फा कितना है, बीटा इज 120. तो अल्फा कितना है, अल्फा प्लस बीटा इज ऑलवेज 180. सो बीटा इज 180 minus alpha, or alpha is 180 minus beta. So this is 60 degree. So what is the value here now, cos of 60 by 2 cos 30. Tell me that cos 30 root 3 by 2, what is that value? I think it's a standard one, 0.866. Always KP will be less than 1, KD will be less than 1. KP and KD is less than 1. Multiplication. Maybe further less than 1. तो समझ गए ना बात. So coil span 6 slots दिया है, लेकिन कॉइल स्पैन मतलब दोनों का डिस्टेंस दिया है, कॉइल स्पैन 6 स्लॉट्स करके, तो एंगल पता नहीं चला। एंगल के लिए एक स्लॉट में कितना ऑक्युपाई करेगा, उसके लिए मैंने गामा डेफिनेशन लिया। ये वाला एक स्लॉट के लिए फॉर वन स्लॉट, तो वन स्लॉट 20 डिग्री ऑक्युपाई करेगा। तो हमारा पास बीच में मतलब इन दोनों के बीच में 6 स्लॉट्स है, 6 स्लॉट्स हो तो 120 है, ठीक है। लेकिन हमारा फार्मूला में पिच फैक्टर के लिए कितना शॉर्ट एंगल है, राइट, एंगल चाहिए, तो 60 मिला इधर। इज दैट क्लियर गाइस? So another one, this is the one, another important problem. डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन फैक्टर, अगर मान लो आपको सिग्मा और कुछ ने डेटा नहीं दिया है, फॉर एग्जांपल द वैल्यू इज क्वेश्चन इज बीइंग समथिंग लाइक दिस, distribution factor of three phase uniformly distributed winding. Winding is, for example, no data, nothing is given. Distribution factor में what is the definition here now? Formula क्या है? Sin m gamma by 2, m sin gamma by 2. For this I told you no data is given, so I can say m gamma by 2. Okay, ये वाला डिग्री है, रेडियन में कन्वर्ट करना. So here m gamma is sigma, so formula becomes sin sigma by 2 pi by 180. One important thing you have to know is, for three phase winding, if sigma is not given, consider sigma equal to 60 degree. We prefer the 60 degree sigma. Phase spread we call. So phase spread is 60 by default for three phase. If nothing data is given, no other data is given. अगर डेटा दिया तो m और गामा अलग अलग कैलकुलेट करना. नो डेटा इज नॉट गिवन, सो यू नीड टू डू लाइक दिस. सो कितना आ रहा है? साइन 60 by 2 pi by 180, sin 30, this is 30 into pi by 180, so this is 6 pi by 6, so 1 by 2 and pi by 2, 2 3s here, now 3 by pi, so your KD is equal to 3 by pi. Of course pi equal to 3.14, pi equal to 3.14. If you want, you can get that, otherwise you keep as such. Okay, Similarly for single phase, अगर मान लो single phase दिया, the question is distribution factor for single phase uniformly distributed winding. So the second question is KD for single phase uniformly distributed winding. KD for single phase uniformly distributed winding. In this case, for single phase, if no data is given, you have to take m gamma or sigma, which is equal to 180 degree. So you just need to substitute voila, sin m gamma by 2, m gamma by 2, this is pi by 180. M gamma 180, okay? So this is 180 by 2, pi by 180. 180 get cancels out. Sin 90, pi by 2, 90 is 1, so 2 pi pi pi. So KD, which is equal to 2 pi by pi for single phase, KD equal to 3 pi plus 3 phase. These are defaults. If no data is given, these values are default if no data is given. So आप सिग्मा लेना चाहिए 180 लेना चाहिए सिंगल फेज में, 3 फेज में 60 लेना चाहिए. If data is given, how the data will be given, let us see. We'll solve a problem. Okay, let us do that. look at this. ये वाला कंप्लीट प्रॉब्लम है, हमने केपी केडी अलग अलग कैलकुलेट कर दिया, लेकिन ये वाला प्रॉब्लम कंप्लीट करना है. व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम? फाइंड लाइन टू लाइन इंड्यूस्ड वोल्टेज. लेकिन पहला पर फेज वोल्टेज कैलकुलेट करना है. पर फेज 4.44 pi f turns per phase. Okay, and kp kd. So flux is given. What is the data is given? Flux is given, frequency is given, turns per phase calculate करना, उसके लिए ये वाला data दिया, SPP दिया, slots per pole per phase, and each coil has 4 turns. kp के लिए coil span दिया है, तो kp calculate कर सकते हैं, kd का value भी calculate करना. Now the turns here now. So each coil has 4 turns, मतलब first of all कितना slots है? Let's just see how many total slots. What is the slots here now? It is given that slot per pole and per phase is given as 2. Per pole per phase is given as 2. Total slots कितना होगा? Per phase is, I know, pole. How to get the poles here now? For that, number of poles, n equal to 120 f by p, or rather I would say p equal to 120 f by n. 120 50 by n is 750. So how much this is? 120 50 by 750. This is 5 ones, 5 5s, so 15 8s, so 8 poles. Total poles are 8. So look at here now, slot per pole per phase, matlab slot by pole into phase, this is what it means, is 2. So this becomes total slots are 2 into poles are 8, phases are 3. So the total is 48. Why did we calculate this? Turns के लिए total number of turns चाहिए ना, इसके लिए मैंने slot calculate कर दिया. Look at here now, हमको पता चला कि total armature में कितना है? 48 slots. 1 2 2 3 4 and so on. So 48 slots है. Each coil has 4 turns. Coil has 4 turns means coil means 2 slot में रखना चाहिए. 2 slot में रखेगा. We need to keep in 2 slots. मतलब एक slot में कितना conductors है? 4 conductors है. So means it becomes here now 48 into 2, 48 into 4 upon total conductor. Let me write here now. Total conductors 48 into 4, क्योंकि एक slot में 4 है. Each coil has 4 turns means coil 2 slot में रखना चाहिए. This is a coil. This has to kept in 2 slots, right? So ऐसा वाला 4 turns है, वो 2 3 4, ये 4 एक slot में रखा, ये 4 एक slot में रखा, तो एक slot में 4 conductors है. Total conductors are 48 into 4. Now the total turns, हमको turns चाहिए. Total turns 48 into 4 by 2. We know this one turn will have 2 conductors, means 2 conductors has 1 turn. Total turns है. अभी क्या चाहिए? Turns per phase है. Total turns per phase. So 48 4 2 per phase 1 by 3. 48 into 4 by 2 1 by 3. How much is this? 2 2s, 3 1 and 6, 16 2s, 32. So we got this value. Okay. And now turns per phase मिला यार, ये मिल गया. This I know, KP and KD. KP के लिए 150, KD के लिए what is that minute? Sin m gamma by 2, m sin gamma by 2. So poles are 8, slots are 48. Okay, let me calculate KP KD here now. I'm just erasing this. You need to tell me one by one. KP KD आए तो then we can do. KP cos alpha by 2. लेकिन beta which is given as 150. So alpha is 180 minus 150, 30. Get me this value. What is 30 by 2 cos 15? What is it cos 15? Can someone tell me? We'll move on. Until yeah, 0.965, good. So then next KD. KD is sin m gamma by 2, m sin gamma by 2. Here m gamma sigma you can't take 60 because data is given here now. So what is m? Slot per pole and per phase. Slot per pole and per phase. How much is given? It's already given 2. Gamma 180 by slot per pole. Gamma means 180 by slot per pole. What is slot per pole by the way? Total slots कितना है? हमको मिला 48. Poles कितना है? 8. So slot per pole is 6. So what is gamma? 180 by slot per pole is 6. So this is 30 degree. So substitute karo. Sin m gamma. M is 2. Gamma is 30 by 2. M is 2 sin gamma. That's all. Get me the value. So now we have everything. Final expression. KD 1 by 1 substitute करना है. Okay. KD 0.965 answer you're getting?
Yes, sir.
No problem. Yeah. Normally these values, if you don't know how to calculate, take a risk and take the value in the range of 0.95 to 0.97, around 0.96. अगर आपको कुछ दिक्कत है तो calculation, but I don't encourage you to do that. But if you are only stuck with KP, KD, these values are less than 1 and values will be around 0.95 to 0.97. इन दोनों के बीच में ही होगा most of the times. So this is 0.965. Okay. Substitute करो. Flux मैंने कितना दिया? 0.04. How much are given? I don't remember. What is the flux I have given? Can you see the problem? How much? What is the value, Anchal? फ्लक्स का वैल्यू मैंने कितना दिया? फ्लक्स पर पोल करके दिया 0.036 और 0.04 something I have given 0.04. Okay, cool. Frequency 58 turns per phase. Your turns per phase, how much is turns per phase? We got it around 32, I think. Kp is 0.965, Kd is 0.965. Get me this value. So per phase voltage आने के बाद लाइन टू लाइन वोल्टेज भी कैलकुलेट करना है, ठीक है? Okay, 264 around. Okay, cool. 264, 240. Okay, 264 and 265, I'll take it. Then line to line, root 3 times of E phase, root 3 into 265. $458, nice. Yeah. Others, anyone doing so that we can verify this? Okay, fine. Anyway, then just see the notes once. Synchronous machine. I have another 5 minutes. Just see once, and अगर कुछ doubt है तो पूछ लेना. Otherwise, I can wind up the session for the day. And tomorrow we can continue. Is that clear? कैसे लगा? Is that clear? Synchronous machine so far, whatever we have done. Okay, cool, good. Okay, thank you, Anchal, Bhaskar, thanks. Okay then, thank you guys then. So I'll wind up the session. If you don't have anything, you may leave. Thank you, Injit. Thanks.